I'm alive, or so it says. And the drum roll begins. Is the internet going to be kind to me today? We'll see. Hey, man, what is up? Boy, you jump right in. How you doing today? Damn it. That's funny. YouTube's telling me I'm live, but didn't want to let me watch myself live. You've been better. Oh, man, sorry about that. I'm outstanding. I couldn't be much better. My health is fantastic. Life's good. I'm excited every day I wake up. Why does that screen look so dark? Oh, because I think everybody should feel the way I feel. I said I was sorry that, what is going on? Let me restart that. No, I said I was sorry that you, about how you feel. I want everyone to feel as good as I feel. What's going on my phone? Why is it looking so dark? That's weird. I have to figure that out. Feel free to talk while I straighten this out. Yeah, I knew that would be coming. There's what happened. There we go. All right, go ahead. I knew you didn't just come to hang out. You almost always ask for something. What you got? I wonder how that happened to my phone. K1 moment. Hey, Mom. Yes. Why would I say my own video wasn't? Yes, it's very good. Damn it. Hang on. YouTube's asking me to rate my own video. My own live stream, like I would say something bad about my own live stream. All right, here, let me see what you're saying. I would not, I don't have that kind of time to do anything like that. My life's way too busy. Is this froze already? Man, it better not be. Okay, it was just me reading your comment. I'm way too busy making money. But you got that kind of time. Hell, ain't nobody else here. I guess I'll do your reaction right now. Get it out of the way. Yeah, I see that now, Mom. I have a monitor. I can see me live right there. My computer monitor doesn't freeze when it freezes. The camera keeps working correctly. So I have this other monitor so that I can watch. So when it does freeze, then I know. Yeah, there's no way I could do that, dude. All right, let me do your reaction here. All right. Well, that says K2. That don't say K1. It says K2. Is that what it is, dude? K2 featuring Buka, One Moment. Is that what you want me to do? There you go. All right. It ain't bad. It is what it is. Oh shit, it's almost 5 minutes. Dude, this better be good. Or this is gonna be You saw how bad your last video did on my channel? my chance? There we go. Holy shit! Hey, Jake, how you doing, buddy? Hang on just a second. And pause this for a second. Hey, man, what's up, buddy? Jake, life is great, man. Family's great. Everything's good. I mean, I'm healthier than I've been, officially healthier than I was when I was 27 years old. Oh, you ain't been around a long time. I beat diabetes. Uh, Life's good. Fantastic. It can't be much better unless I wake up handsome and super rich. It can't get much better than it is right now. How are you doing? I know it's been a while and I know what happened, but I hope things are going well now, getting things back together. Uh, yeah, I'm actually doing a live reaction, so I'll click back over to see what you're saying. My monitor, I can see it, but it's harder for me to read on my that little monitor. But I'm right in the middle of doing this reaction. Uh, oh yeah, you have been in. I do 4 live reactions if people ask. When Alex shows up, I know he's going to ask me to do one, and he jumped in right off the bat. So that's what I'm in the process of doing is his reaction. I'm about halfway through. Yes, you can. Give me just a second. Let me finish Alex's reaction, and then I'll take yours. But it'll be about 10 minutes before I do yours. I got to try to spread them out because it's 2 hours. Um, so, Alex, good song. I like the mix. I like the flow of it. Everything's good. Uh, I have no idea what he's singing about, but I'm guessing it's about living your life, taking chances, living in the moment, that kind of stuff. And if that's the case, that's outstanding. That's a great mentality to have and a great way to live your life. So I'm just gathering that from the video. He ain't doing a lot of pew, 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 and all that kind of shit. So I'm guessing it's more of a positive song. But yeah, this is something I can listen to. It don't seem all. It don't seem like some of the ones I've reacted to. I mean, most of the Polish ones you asked me to do, I got it right. See, look at me. It's like my superpower or some shit. Um, but a lot of the Polish rappers you have me react to are good. I think there's only been one that I did not like. And don't ask which one it was. It just seems like there was one, but I'm liking this one. I'm liking it enough. I'm going to finish it out. That's cool. I remember doing that shit when I was a kid. I remember doing that shit most of my life. Straight liquor all the way. Whoop, whoop. Hey, problem solved. Got out of the car and left. Bye. Mickey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm right in the middle of a reaction. I'm not ignoring y'all. Oh, right in the middle. I'm actually on the downhill slide. It's on his way out. Whoa! And that's why you live your life like that while you're young. When you get old, you got all those memories. That's why I lived my life the way I did. I don't be sitting in my rocket chair going, I wish I would have. All right, dude, what's your suggestion or request? And I'll queue it up. And like I said, it'll be about 10 minutes before I do it. So, Jake, it's good to see you, buddy. Like I said, I hope everything's working out, that you're getting back up and going. I haven't gotten notifications for a while that you about uh your live stream on whichever one it was. Cameron Winter. Boy, I sure was hoping that would just pop up. Um, oh shit. Hey Mickey, I'll add yours too. Jake, I'll finish responding in just a second. I don't think I turned them off, but I did have an issue pop up a while back. Um, but I thought I fixed it because I told it not to. Um, I spelled Cameron right. Why are you telling me I didn't? Oh, dude. So I'm guessing the song is "Love Will Be Revealed" in English. 37,000 views. All right, so I got you queued up. Let me queue up Mickey. That'll wind these all up. All right, cool. So I got the right song for you. That's good. Teskey. Teskey. You stream every Tuesday. That's what I thought because I used to get notifications, but I haven't gotten one in a long time. Oh, good. I'm glad about that, dude. Uh Teskey Brothers Rain? How about that? It popped up. Teskey Brothers Rain. All right. Now I have that queued up. All right. So now we can visit. Okay. Wow. Look at you, man. That's good, Jake. I'm happy for you, brother. Been streaming throughout the whole time. Oh, that's cool. Uh, but there was one time it popped up. I got the notification that y'all were live and I couldn't, so I closed it. And then the next Tuesday it said, well, you're not watching it, so we're not suggesting anymore. Yes or no? And I put, no, keep suggesting it. And I got a few more notifications. I hadn't one in a long time. And I stopped getting them right after that happened to your house. So I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of weird shit that goes on my internet. Twitch is odd. I've been thinking about doing gaming on there, but I really don't have time right now. If you could pull up the lyrics, it would be better. I don't know what to tell you about that with lyrics. Let me see. Oh, I can understand him, dude. If I talk slow, I I actually released. I shot a little video on TikTok the other day, and when I started talking, I was talking the way I actually talk, and I caught myself and I sped up. What happened to the show? Dude, our internet was so dicked up. I mean, messed up last week. That's why I finally just quit. I gave it 3 tries, which is how I live life. Live life by the rules of baseball. So after the third time of it crashing, I just closed it out. But they were literally working right, yeah, right down the street from where we're at. That was weird. My hand looked orange. Am I having a flashback? Ooh. Anyways, uh, yeah, it just kept freezing up, so I was pissed off. I just turned it off. I told my wife if I have any more issues out of it, I'm gonna buy me a repeater or an access point, and I'm gonna put it near here. Usually, Jake, my flashbacks aren't bad. They're just kind of like, oh shit. But I haven't gone into like any really deep ones. I kind of would like to have one. Yeah. Well, that's probably not the kind of flashback I was talking about. Oh, thanks, Mickey. I appreciate that. I was talking about the kind that I'm not supposed to talk about here. Self-induced. Yeah, yeah, that's it. uh, but yeah, a I actually have a quite the accent and draw if I talk slow. And it may sound like I'm talking slow here. I'm not. Oh man, I'm glad y'all showed up. I'm sore from my workout. Girl Scout cookies. Uh, uh, the Girl Scout cookies don't cause the flashback. It's what I was doing during that time frame. Actually, something I prefer over Girl Scout cookies. It's a 4-letter word. In movies, people use it to dissolve bodies. Same title, not the actual same thing. And just for the record, that don't work. You can't dissolve a body that way. Okay. That'll be fair. But yeah, Jake, I've been off of insulin for like 7 months now. I kicked diabetes ass. I went back to being a vegetarian, and I do intermittent fasting. I only eat twice a day. That's why I need pigs. That's still meat. I don't need any meat, none at all. And pork, for the record, was when I was eating meat, when I did eat meat, pork was my favorite meat. I very rarely ate beef, very, very rare. Just pork and fish. But now I don't eat any of that at all. I haven't had any meat in over a year. Oh, yes. Yes. Pigs. Yes. Pigs dissolve bodies. That is, and see, we have a lot of wild hogs here where I'm at in Texas. I'm not like giving anybody instructions on what to do. I'm just making conversation, YouTube, because I know you listen. But yes, pigs absolutely work very well, very efficient, very quick. Wild hogs are very dangerous. We have such an issue with them here in Texas that you can shoot them year round. That's true, but that 30-30 works a lot better, or 270 works a lot better because you get them from farther away. I don't want to get too close to them. There was one time I was coming home from doing a show. I went through this little podunk. Well, for camera view, Podunk Town that way. That's actually not that way. That way is Austin. See, it's opposite on camera. But so I came out of this. I'd stopped to get a drink. When I came out of this convenience store, this redneck was looking at me. I thought, oh shit, here it goes. He goes, hey, you like pork? I said, yeah. He goes, you want a pig? He had like a 300-pound hog in the back of his truck. And I had a little Mazda 6S. It's the sporty version. Like, dude, I can't do that. I have nowhere to put it. Yeah, we don't really get them here in the town where I live. It's more on the outskirts around, but they're really destructive for crops. They go in little packs. But I haven't seen any in town. I recently found out. Yeah, it wouldn't even fit my trunk. I had a good sized trunk. It's unreal how big a 300-pound hog is. I'm sure he's thinking, you can put it on top of the car, puss. Well, yes, I could, Bubba. I recently found out we have a porcupine in our town. Somebody shot a video of it, and then my daughter saw it. It's a little bit to the north of us. That looks weird. I've seen porcupines. It's not in town. The more building they're doing around us, we're seeing more deer, foxes. We've always had turkeys around. More of the wildlife's moving in closer and closer. Waiting for mountain lions to start coming in. Yeah, we get coyotes occasionally too. Yeah, they do that here too. Yeah, I don't think a Nash Rambler would fare really well against a hog. Hell, they'll screw up. A deer will screw up. I had a friend, she had a Cadillac, and they hit a deer in it, and it never drove right again. And it was an old 70s model Cadillac, not the new ones. But yeah, we got a lot of deer here in town. Hey, Spec, what's up, buddy? Yeah, see, that's what I ate, Jake. I don't know why I'm talking. Oh, I know why I'm talking so loud. Damn it. I'm not doing a reaction right this second. There we go. Yeah, that made a huge difference. And then the intermittent fasting. Because when they first diagnosed me as diabetic, they were telling me to eat 5 times a day, 3 meals and 2 little snacks. That doesn't give your body time to burn that shit up. So almost, I would say within 3 months of when I started doing the I always say that too, Spec. When I get something, I'm like, it's new to me. What kind of fasting? I do a 8 and 16. I can eat whatever I want in my window, but I just choose to eat because I'm not hungry. I'm eating quality food. 90% of what I eat for my main meal is raw vegetables, and then vegetarian, like either a plant-based hamburger or chicken patty or vegetarian lasagna. But so for a 16-hour window, I don't eat. I'll eat between 9:30 and 11 in the morning. That's my first meal, and then my second meal is at 3:30, or when I do the live stream, 4 o'clock. Oh, those little metros. So I eat my last meal, my second meal that early. So I've already processed it by the time I go to bed. And I'm just never hungry. Once in a blue moon within that window, I'll have a little snack. just because I don't want it to get out of control. So if I feel like I'm hungry, I have some little snack, high protein. Oh, Geo's even more garbage. The Geo Metro, right? That's what it's called, Geo Metro. But I drank a shitload of water. I drink coffee with no creamer. I've had to learn how to do that. Sprinkle a little bit of salt in it. Takes the bitterness away. So I'm working on phasing that and the sweetener packet out. So no processed sugar. I stopped drinking sodas. I think 6 weeks ago. I mean, I was only drinking 3 a week, which was on my weekend schedule, but I cut those out, so I don't drink any soda at all. Just a shitload of water. And there's an energy drink that I drink. I'm backing off of those too, but it's all vitamins and caffeine. See, the reason I don't drink so much of that stuff, I like diet soda, but the sweetener, if I drink too much of it, would tear my stomach up. But the artificial sweeteners are bad for you, which I'm not preaching. I don't think I'm preaching and telling you not to do it. I love Diet Dr. Pepper, but I just completely cut all that stuff out. So I drink coffee, 1 glass of tea with artificial sweetener in it. I have that with my second meal. Never heard of Diet Dr. Pepper? Oh, to me, it tastes better than regular Dr. Pepper, except for fountain. Nothing tastes better than fountain Dr. Pepper. Oh, you've heard that. I'm sorry, my mind added in, I haven't heard of that. Oh yeah, the fake sweeteners. They say that not only do they cause cancer, but for diabetics, it takes longer for your body to process it, so it keeps your numbers up. What my doctor told me, but so I just have 1 sweetener in my coffee, and then we have an artificial sugar that we use in our tea. But I only drink 1 glass of that. I didn't think I'd be able to cut out putting creamer in my coffee because I love creamer. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of the artificial sweeteners I do that. Yep, that right there, Mickey, that a part of me. If I drink enough of that, that'll sure turn me into a chocolate fountain. But I also, since I've gone back to being a vegetarian and doing the intermittent fasting, my IBS is completely gone. I don't have any IBS problems. My vision came back. I barely need my glasses for reading. I don't get sick. I feel fantastic. All right, in a minute, dude, I didn't forget your reaction. I'll do it when I hit 30 minutes here, I'll do your reaction. But yeah, too much of the artificial sweeteners, because when I first discovered Diet Dr. Pepper, I just guzzled that stuff. I loved it. Yeah, how about that? And he looks like he enjoys the company of, well, you know, the requirements for being a choir boy. But yeah, I was surprised they picked an American. I mean, it doesn't affect me, but exactly. That's why they picked him. They're like, hey, he's a real team player. Let's get that guy. All right. Let me do this other reaction here. But yeah, that don't affect me at all. So, I mean, there being a pope, that part don't affect me. I do have this new thing that I'm working on. It's a new, well, it's not really a new, but a philosophy about religion that I could actually kind of get behind. It kind of goes along in lines of something I believed most of my life, anyways. Oh, I got text messages. Oh, I already knew that. Oh, don't you fall, phone. Man, I dropped my phone in HEB today. Woo! All right, so let me do this reaction real quick. guy looks familiar. Hmm. Huh. Kind of odd. What the hell? Huh. Man, is there that big? There can't be that big of a delay. All right. Let's see. Let's pause this. All right. So I really like the beat of the song and the kind of vibe that's given off, but I'm even okay with the way he's singing. He kind of stylistically reminds me of Joe Cocker. Mm, the song itself, part of it I'm really liking, like where he's singing about love will be revealed, but like during the chorus, that about the pipe and that kind of shit. Leonard Cohen, he does have a unique voice, like Joe Cocker. Yeah, Joe Cocker has a very unique voice, and this guy does too. And he kind of reminds me of him in the way he's singing, but I'm not going to say that I'm in love with this song for sure. But I'm not hating it, so I will finish listening to it. But there's something. mm, I don't know. Let me unplug my damn headphones. That's funny, just as I bitched about what he's singing about, he starts doing this part. Not bad. Sounds like the song's building. Mm, and whoever. mm, oh, that's the problem there. Yeah, Mickey, I'm with you on that, man. I would think it would ha I would think it has to be better live. Um, and when I compared him to Joe Cocker, let me stress, I am not saying that he's the same caliber singer as Joe Cocker. I'm saying that's what his style, the style that he's singing that in, that reminds me of Joe Cocker. But yeah, Mickey, I think it might sound better live. I'm not 100% sure on that. What the hell is going on in my chat over here? Uh, let's see. Let me fix that right there. I wonder if that can't be doing it because my phone is. Live chat, all messages are visible. I don't need you telling me that. Huh. All messages. There we go. Huh. That was weird. It was only showing me some of the messages. But uh yeah, I think I would like to hear it live. I didn't hate it, but like I said, I didn't quite love it because of part of it. Right after I said something about the way he was singing, he's the lead singer from the band Geese. I'm trying to remember what I reacted to from them and if I liked them. Um, but yeah, the music itself I dug. Yeah, I recognize the name. I knew I'd react to him, but I can't remember what it was I reacted to. Low Era. I don't know if I remember that. But um, I dug the music. The mix was good. I like punk. I like good punk. Man, speaking of punk, what the hell happened to NASCAR Allo, man? I used to love that dude when I first started reacting to him, but and I know his label knew who I was, but mm, I don't know what happened or why they did that. Whoever made that decision for him to start doing something different. Oh, I love the Sex Pistols. Sex Pistols. Love the Ramones. Hmm. I mean, there's some new punk I like. What's that other guy's name? Oddly Smiles. I liked him in the beginning too, and I don't know what happened. And I know he knows who I was because he did a reaction video of him watching my reaction to him. That's pretty cool. Y'all came here and actually had me do reactions. I haven't done any in a long time. Not that I didn't want to, just nobody asked for. They come in right at the end. I'm waiting for a person to ask me to react. So he might be pissed. He might not ever come back, thinking I didn't react to his almost 1 hour song. It was not good. In for the kill. Well, Jake, if you suggest I got to check it out because we got very similar taste in music. Oh, don't block my button. All right, I took a picture of it so I can check them out. Or I could actually check them out here if you're going to stay because I got one another reaction to do, and then I could do that next after that. And that would be my fourth reaction for the day. I have always loved that song, Rock Lobster, and I try not to say it because it gets stuck in my head. Wait, did I sing the wrong song? No, that's right. No, I'm singing the wrong song. Oh my God. What song is that got stuck in my head? No, that's Rock Lobster. No? Yes? That sucks because I saw myself doing that. Yes. Yay! Woohoo! When you're live, you can screw shit up and then you look like a moron. I told you I love that song. But I figured just as sure as I had it right, I'd be doing the wrong song. They'll be sitting there going, "Oh yeah, he loves that song, all right." I actually used to play that when I was a nightclub DJ. Not all the time; it wasn't in my regular rotation, but I would play that song. It was when Love Shack was a hit, and people were like, "Oh, no, they've been around a long time, and this song's way better than Love Shack." Oh, that's dope. I heard they were going to. I heard they're calling it quits. I think I heard that rumor. Who's that other? I like the Cramps too. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and get that queued up. The Muffla's got a new song out? Oh, I have to react to that tomorrow. Holy shit. Do this week. Let me see. Where's my list? That's the shit I reacted to last week. Man, I got a lot of shit for this week. I know I can't do all of it this week, but the Muffla is a must. I haven't had any morons in a long time telling me I'm saying it wrong. Now watch, I just jinx myself. For someone who likes the band, you say their name wrong. All right, so I got that. Now I got to find what Jake told me to do. Hey, Deidre, what's up? That's very cool. Well, they didn't show the link. They didn't show the link, Jake. What's the name of the song? I got the band entered. Oh, no, I should not have done that. Damn it. How you doing, Deidre? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Chaos. Sounds good to me. Chaos. 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 Official music video. All right, so I got my next two reactions set up. Oh yeah, they do so bad, so bad. I think take headphones off, dumbass. I think it's funny when I do it to other people when I get shit stuck in their head, but I do it to myself all the time. Oh, Jake, and I know I haven't seen you since this. Took Savannah to her first. Well, me, Savannah, and Crystal went to Savannah's first concert. But it's the first time I've seen either of these bands live, which is odd because I love both bands. We went and saw 38 Special in Kansas. 38 Special was really good. Kansas was effing amazing. They sound better live than they do on album. I was blown away. I could not believe how good they sound live. I like Ian Hunter. But yeah, if Kansas comes anywhere near driving distance again, I'll go see them again. I could not believe how damn good they were. I mean, I should believe it because I've always liked them, but no elaborate stage show. They just came out and kicked ass. Definitely worth the money. And if you've never seen the comedian Theo Vaughn live, definitely worth the money. Go see him live. My boss gave me tickets to go see him. And man, he was amazing. And I love the fact he told the crowd right off the bat, you can't cancel me. I don't give a shit. That's how you know it's going to be a good show. Man. All right, so I burned off 2 reactions first hour. I'll do the next 2 in this next hour. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can't believe I've never seen either band live. I've liked 38 Special since the first time I heard them. I believe it was 1984. The first song I ever heard was Caught Up in You. And I loved them right off the bat. And the weird thing was, most of my friends didn't like them, or if they did, they said they didn't. I'm like, but you listen to Leonard Skinner. But yeah, I've never seen either band live. And then when I saw they were both coming together, I was like, okay. Everybody's still here, right? Is the delay that bad? 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, holy shit. Like a 16-second delay? Man, come on. Internet, don't do me like that. I haven't said nothing wrong. I've been a good boy. Deidre, that's my logic when I hear people the prices people are paying to see some bands. The last time I saw Kiss was $10.50. The first time I saw Motley Crue, I paid, I think, 9 something. And the last time I saw Kiss, I was front row for $10.50. For $10.50, I was front row. It was the last tour that Eric Carr did before he died. And I got a drumstick from him, which I sold to a guy in Sweden. Just recently sold to a guy in Sweden. Man, it delays want to kill me. That always kills the stream. Damn. No, I haven't. No, I haven't what? Now I'm confused. Hey, Mickey, I saw Travis Tritt, Charlie Daniels, and a band called the Cadillac 3. It turned out to be the last tour Charlie Daniels did before he passed. But it was more than $14. However, we were so close that when Travis's people take pictures of the audience, you can clearly see me and my wife. It's not, I think that's them. You can clearly see that it's me and sitting there. I was surprised. I actually have it on my Facebook. It's way back in the pictures, but I have it. This delay sucks. Screws me up. And see, people are showing up. They're like, what the hell? Hey. Shh. You're supposed to be my friend. I guess I should be happy. And that's working half-assed. 16-second delay is better than cutting out, not working. Yes, we're on like a 16-second delay. Practicing double bass. Why do we sit here? I have to wait for y'all's responses. That green sucks. I gotta get rid of the green screen. I know I keep saying that, but I'm going to. I'm gonna get rid of green screen. I'll put my Rocky Horror poster up. Put some of my guitars behind me. Some of Gary's drawings. Some autograph shit that I have. I like disco. I think I'm one of the only people that still or openly admits that I like disco. You hear those sirens? I don't think they're coming here. Oh, I ran 2 people off. Bye. Don't let the internet hit you where the good Lord split you. $75. Wow. We paid $50 to see the Eagles on the first Hell Freezes Over tour. It was not even close to the stage. $45 a piece to see Aerosmith on the 9 Lives tour. I don't usually pay ridiculous shit to go see bands. Especially bands I've paid less than $20 to see. Seen AC/DC Quiet Riot and Fastway at the Tacoma Dome. First concert at the Tacoma Dome in Tacoma, Washington. Some dorky ass girl and her GI boyfriend set the roof on fire, shooting off a flare. The band got the blame for it until they found out who did it and what happened. And recently, I'll say within the last year, see, that's why I like it, because I used to roller skate to it. Oh, no. If Beyonce or Taylor Swift were singing in my front yard, I'd take the water hose and chase them off. I like a few of Taylor Swift's songs, but I can't stand her. Well, that's true. They do have that gap, but that's because of dumbasses that go to shows and cause problems. But still, front row is good. We have 2 venues that we go to here that there's not a bad seat in the place, so we usually try to get up a row. I did not see that when I saw them. It was Carlos Cavazos, not Randy Rhoads playing with them. It was when they first hit with Mental Health. We got 4 minutes, and I'll do Mickey's reaction, and then a little bit after that, I'll do Jake's. I know he must be driving now because he ain't said anything in a while, but he said he was going to listen. So, I know my yawning and stretching's awesome. It makes for a good video. I used to do that, but I felt bad when me and my wife went and saw Alice Cooper and Ace Frehley. I know she's short, but I didn't realize how bad of a view she actually got. So if I can't be within like the first 10 rows, we do the first row on the first level. That way she can see. Yeah, Mickey, when I was young, that was cool to see how long it took you to get your hearing back after a show, but nowadays I don't want that. Yeah, Deidre, that's what we do, that first tier up from the floor. Like I said, the 2 venues we go to, even that first tier at the farthest away from the stage, it's still good seats. You can still make out who they are. But usually we'll try to get around, but we like to be in the front. That way nobody's in front of us. There's just the aisle and a handrail. But we have 2 venues here that we go to a lot when we go to shows. And hell, I think when we saw Travis Tritt, we were like maybe 11th row, but it were still great seats we could see. And it was a country show, so everybody didn't stand up the whole time. I love Alice Cooper. I've seen him 7 times. He's one of the most consistent performers I've ever seen. My wife even said after we saw him that that's crazy that he's as old as he is and he puts on a better show than a lot of guys half his age or even younger than that. Because we've been to some lame ass shows as far as like ZZ Top. We left on ZZ Top. They were lame. They sounded great. They sound phenomenal live, but they just stand there like they're doing you a favor. I want to be entertained. I paid a lot of money to see you dance, monkey. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't look to see what the prices were. If I'm not mistaken, it's down to just Rob Halford and Judas Priest. I mean, I'm not really one of those that, oh no, they only got one original member, but I don't know. I do enjoy seeing Alice though. I've seen Priest, but Well, yeah, almost all of them are dead, but at least there's a relative singing. Unless Johnny quit. And I thought for a while Donnie was playing with them, because I know Johnny and Ronnie did an album together that was good. I thought Donnie was playing in Skinner. I know Johnny started singing a long time ago. But yeah, they all died off. Yeah, it was pretty good though. Um, uh, I saw Def Leppard on the Adrenalize tour, and they did the round. They had no opening act. That was the closest is a place I used to go to. I've been to shitloads of concerts there. I've never seen it that close to sold out. And I made jokes in the beginning because it wasn't filling up fast. And right before they hit the stage, that place filled from floor to ceiling all the way around. I've seen bands not even sell out 3/4 of it. They sold it out all the way around. It was a great show. Their lighting guys sucked, but as far as entertaining, sound, the show they put on, it was outstanding. Def Leppard is definitely one of my top 10 bands that I've seen live. Because to not have an opening act, to fill that time, be entertaining the entire time, that was pretty cool. Seen Travis Tritt 4 times. And he's really consistent. However, now this last time I saw him, even though he's really good, he seems more like it's just routine. He still puts on a good show, but it doesn't seem as energetic as the first 3 times I saw him.